Okay, this is an Epson 7620 which has got its head jammed somehow and the head won't move, so I'm going to have to take it apart to free off the head. Once you've just taken off the back and pulled the duplexer out, you've then got to take the scanner off the top. The scanner is held on by these very springy hinges. Watch your fingers. You've got to take the screws out the back of where the scanner goes up and down on the hinge, and it just slides off these pegs. There's about 50,000 cables that go through this hole, and they all plug into all those connectors there, which fortunately do seem to be colour coded and do seem to only fit the one that they're made for, I hope. Don't forget to take the earthing point off up here, otherwise when you try to move the scanner off you'll snap this skinny earthing wire. Guess how I know? Then when you come to take this top piece off, there's this cable to undo from down there, and the screw to get this corner off is down that hole when you take that hinge out. As I said, watch your fingers. And the screw for this side of the casing is here. I think this might possibly be the first disassembly video for a 7620, because they're a bit big to take apart, they're a bit big to work on, there's no spares available, and there's no information that's ever seemed to have escaped out of Epson onto how to fix the damn things. They just want to sell you another one, which is perfectly understandable for a business that's in the business of selling printers to people that need new ones. So I've undone all of these. I'll no doubt have to undo a couple more over here at the front, and then I'll see if I can get this top off and show you the insides. Okay, undoing the screws down the front. I did that one in the middle but didn't need to. There's one through this side casing here and this side casing here, and one in the middle, and then it kind of pulls up, and then you've got these cables here that you need to detach. And I'd say by the crink in that one that someone's been in here before. Okay, once you've got that piece off, which is just this cable here, and there's a screw down that hole and a screw down that hole, and then all of this comes up. And there we have the printing mechanism in all its glory. Now I don't know if I can run this without the scanner unit attached. I'm going to have to put the LCD back on the front. But yeah, we seem to have a fair few cogs and gears that can get the cells out of step. And there's a fee for that goddamn awful waste tank system. 20 quid, $35–40 a time for what is just a pack of cotton wool with a timing chip on side so that it expires. Nice one, Epson. Yep, let's see now if I can see why me head won't move. I think somebody's had this apart before. I definitely know from those marks that they've been using sublimation ink in it, which is probably why they sold this with a Duff head hardly prints at all fault. And I didn't mention the carriage rubber they jammed. Well, I've managed to unjam the head by giving it a bit of force, and the reason it was jammed is because this peg here is off its guide and it's gone and got itself wedged underneath. So I'm going to have to take the head assembly and everything out, I think, to get to that. Oh, big job, big job. That's definitely sublimation ink and not Epson ink. Epson ink won't show up. Epson ink's pigment and dye, and that's a white particle based ink. I don't know what they've been using this for. And there's also white marks all over these rollers, so I don't know what they've been putting through this printer, but it's not had an easy life. Okay, after a ton of manipulation I managed to get the head down there and free-ish. It'll be fine. But what we seem to have an issue with is the pin here that holds the head in one position at this side. As you can see, there's a circular knobble there on it, and there's one on this other side, and we seem to have a circular hole down there, and on this side we seem to have a circular hole just there, so I'm guessing that's where it needs to be forced back into, but I'm not quite sure which way around it goes, so I need to check that first. And I'm guessing it might be operated by this cog here, and so does it need to be synchronized to a certain position on that cog? Yeah. Bit of guesswork. Maybe I don't have to fit that peg back in at all. Maybe it won't know that the peg's not there, kind of thing. I have no idea. I might try it without first. Although I don't think I need to tear this down much further than what I have, because we can kind of get to the mechanicals of it. But I might stick this back together with that out of the way and see if it initializes. Oh, I guess it's noticed that bits are missing, but we have a moving head assembly. Error 10. Where the fuck's everything gone? Error 10 could be something like fit the duplexer. That's not in either, is it? I might have to plug all the scanner back in just to see what happens. You think if that much of the scanner were disconnected, it would just kind of think, oh, we don't have a scanner, and carry on without a scanner, but no, it must be custom firmware for each model. Well, I've not kind of assembled it back together. I've just thrown the bits back on and plugged them in, as you can see, and we've now got past the errors that we had. There's no way that fault happened in transit. No way on this earth. That head was jammed when it was sold, which means I was bullshitted by the seller, but hey, it's eBay, that's what you expect. So the nozzles clogged, won't print, is bollocks. They jammed the head somehow and just thought they'd sell it on. One to watch for in future. I have stuck some paper in. You can see that's nice new plain paper. Get in your, we shall do setup, we shall do maintenance, focus you fuck, nozzle check, see how bad this is. The paper is in there, dickhead. Don't tell me I've got a new fault now. I seem to have a new fault. I've got flashy bits. Ah, that's what was up. Oh, something worked. Well, that's not perfect, is it? But sold with clogged head. I don't call that really clogged. It's good enough for printing envelopes and stuff. And I've got a perfectly good head upstairs on the machine that won't print at all because it's got the OX9D for death error. I'll just do a nozzle and we'll see how we go. I'll pause you. Right, we're back, and it says it's done. Let's do a check pattern. Suppose I should put that earthing wire back on. How have we done this time? No, it's just as bad, isn't it? It does seem to have a shit head. Maybe that carriage did get bust during transit, but I just can't see that. How are we doing from first to the second? Let's put these side by side. Freak's sake. Hang on. Have we focused? Yeah, we have. There we are. There is some difference in that black head, but still same bit missing at top and at bottom, and similar kind of mist patterns still in the middle. So yeah, I think there is some head damage here. How's the other bit doing? See, that's got better. You compare that one to that one, the sign's got a lot better. Yeah, magenta's there. Seems to have been there. Yellow seems to have been okay there. Yeah, manual focus on this camera would be good. And I think yellow's failed a bit more there. It's probably just bubbles in pipe work that need to shift. But that blackhead, it's better. I mean, that's the old one. That's the new. If you look at the BKs compared to all the wear, who knows? It might get better over time.